I loved swinging when I was a kid. I would swing as high as I could until it felt like I could launch myself into space. Hello, you are listening to the Late Bloomer Living podcast, where we are reimagining and redefining what it means to be in midlife, where we are gathering energy, momentum, and excitement for our next chapter via candid conversations with other midlifers about their own pivots, pitfalls, and triumphs. I'm Yvonne Marchese, your host, and I'm so happy you're here. Hello, and welcome to episode 100 of the Late Bloomer Living podcast. I'm flying solo today because I want to talk to you directly. Have you ever had a big milestone come up and feel like you have to celebrate it, but you just can't wrap your head around it? Yeah. You see, I have a podcast production planner, and I saw this episode coming up months ago, and I thought, wow, what can I do to make this episode special? Should I have a party? Should I bring back previous guests? What can I do to make this fun for you? But I was stumped, my friend. Last year, I celebrated the 1-year anniversary by having my husband on the podcast to talk about his project for that year, which was restoring a 1973 VW Super Beetle with my kids. I had so much fun doing that episode, and I wanted to come up with something unusual and special again. But the ideas I was coming up with just didn't feel right. Not one single idea felt right. Consider it the equivalent of writer's block, I guess. Here's the thing. I think sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves to celebrate milestones in some big, splashy way. And mostly what I'm really feeling right now is contemplative. I feel like taking time to take stock and figure out where I might want this journey to take me next. And I have to be honest. I haven't been feeling celebratory. Frankly, I've been feeling down about the state of the world, and I just feel tired. Do you know what I mean? Are you feeling it? You know, heavy from the news of the world, the heaviness of all the news. It's just left me alternating between anger and sadness and an almost constant state of worry about our future. I mean, it's a lot, folks. We got a lot going on, right? The thing is, I'm worrying about things I have no control over. I recently heard someone say that if you're feeling angry or sad, you're probably focused on something that happened in the past. And if you're feeling worried, you're focusing on something in the future. Well, you can't change what's past, so how does that help you? And worrying about the future doesn't really serve you either. And I know that the key is to focus on the present. I mean, when I meditate, when I do yoga, when I hug someone, when I get to work on something meaningful to me and I'm really into it, I always, always, always feel better. But knowing that still didn't give me any ideas about what I wanted to do for this podcast episode. So, as I so often do, I turned to my husband for ideas, and I have to give him props. He came through. He proposed an idea that really captured my imagination. He said, okay, since it's a celebration of 100 podcast episodes, what if you were to start a 100-day challenge of some sort? And well, let me tell you, I knew he was on target right away because my brain started firing off ideas. What kind of 100-day challenge could I do? Should I do an exercise challenge? You know, I've been sitting a lot at my desk lately and I've gained some weight, so maybe that would be good. I keep thinking about taking yoga teacher training. Maybe this is the time. I'm also thinking about taking meditation teacher training. Oh, and speaking of exercise, there's this cool mobility training program I've been dabbling with. Maybe that's it. Wait a minute, what about doing a gratitude challenge? I could write a note of gratitude to someone every day for 100 days. Okay, you get the idea. Are you having thoughts of your own? I hope so, because I want to invite you to join me. So let those thoughts percolate, my friend. Write them down and see how you feel when you look at the possibilities. Do any of your ideas excite you? Ooh, here's a good question. Do any of them scare you? That might be your best indicator of the right challenge, because when we do the things we're scared to do, we are guaranteed growth. And isn't that what we're here for? So I'll tell you what I finally decided on. I decided on a 100-day challenge to find joy in the everyday. That may not sound so challenging, but the way things have been going in this world, I think finding joy has its own particular challenges, right? So I'm calling it 100 Days of Joy. And who doesn't want that? So here's my plan. I am going to challenge myself to do something each day that helps me tap into feeling joyful and see where that lands me after 100 days. So here are a few of the ideas I immediately have when I think about what makes me feel joyful. Exercise. Maybe that's not it for you, but I have found that, it's the hard part starting, folks, but once I do it, I definitely feel a boost, right? Okay, so exercise, getting enough sleep, listening to my favorite music, maybe having a dance break while I'm doing dishes or while I'm doing laundry, just boosting those everyday events, okay? Paddleboarding, oh my gosh, I love paddleboarding. So I'm gonna try to get out as much as I can this summer. Uh, Lots and lots of hugs. Yes, I'm a hugger. I'm gonna be looking for lots of extra hugs. Let's see, beach walks, stretching. I love a good stretch. Oh my gosh, at night before I go to bed. Okay, photography, taking photos of things that I see that are beautiful, landscapes, the beach, flowers, all that stuff. Okay, definitely. All right, producing this podcast makes me very happy, brings me joy. Yes. Building a community of people who are ready to explore their next adventure at any age. That's, doing my rooms in Clubhouse, I gotta say. That's every week, by the way. Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Come join me in there. It always fills my cup. So yes, that's included. So if you want to join the 100 Days of Joy Challenge, awesome. Please let me know. Send me an email. And if you feel called to a different challenge of your own design, I want to hear about it too. You can email me straight up. Just email me at latebloomerliving@gmail.com or send me a message on Instagram. I'm at Late Bloomer Living there too. You can just look that up. Anyway, I will keep you posted about my progress, and I really, really, really want to hear about yours. Oh, and hey, by the way, speaking of building a community, I am finally launching the Late Bloomer Living community. This is a membership community. It's something I've been wanting to do since I first launched the podcast, and it's finally coming together. We started something really special with the Midlife Uprising Summit, and it made sense to me to continue building our community and giving you guys a place where you can get to know each other and support each other. So starting June 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be hosting monthly meetups in Zoom where you can get to know each other, other women. So I'm going to go women this time, guys. Sorry. Podcasts for all of you, men, women, I don't care. For this meet and greet Zoom meeting, we're going to do women only. So it's for women who are exploring what it means to make waves as we age. We're going to keep going with that theme that we picked up with the Midlife Uprising Summit. So for now, just save the date, June 14th. I'll have more detailed information for you very soon. Next week on the podcast, for instance, I'll give you some more information. And if you're subscribed to receive emails from me, watch your inbox. So, my friend, are you up for this 100-day challenge? And let me just say, if you feel even the slightest little pull to do this, I want to encourage you to do it. You can join me in the 100 Days of Joy challenge or just pick your own adventure. But either way, please let me know you're in either via email. Again, that's latebloomerliving@gmail.com, or look me up on Instagram at latebloomerliving. Okay? Send me a message there. We can help keep each other accountable and cheer each other on. All right? So don't be surprised if you see me on roller skates sometime soon or swinging on the swing set at our local beach. I don't know about you. I loved swinging when I was a kid. I would swing as high as I could until it felt like I could launch myself into space. When was the last time you got on a swing? I did this on my morning walk at the beach, and it totally lifted my mood today. So listen, if swinging or roller skating isn't your thing, what is? Give yourself a gift. Make a list of all the things you could do that make you feel better, and right away, pick the easiest one to do and do it. It doesn't have to cost money. In fact, it's even better if it doesn't. Let's do this. Have a great week, my friend. Stay safe and well. Talk soon.